On the day Ethiopia inaugurated the Grand Renaissance Dam, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed made another historic promise to the Ethiopian people. He declared that the country will not stop at GERD. Nuclear power, oil and gas refineries, and even a mega airport are on the horizon. These are powerful words. For many, they bring hope. For others, questions. Can Ethiopia really achieve all of this? Or are these dreams bigger than our budget? Let us break it down. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed announced that Ethiopia will build its first nuclear power station. If successful, it would make Ethiopia one of the very few African countries to join the nuclear energy club. Today, only South Africa has a fully operating nuclear plant. For Ethiopia, this could mean reliable energy for generations, more industry, and less dependence on fuel imports. But nuclear power is expensive. The minimum cost for 2 units is estimated between $12 and $15 billion, nearly 3 times the cost of dam. That is a heavy investment. Still, the vision is bold. Nuclear power could transform Ethiopia's energy sector forever. The challenge is finding the money, the technology, and the safety systems. Abiy also promised that Ethiopia will soon open its own oil refinery, along with 2 gas factories. This could be a turning point, because today Ethiopia spends billions importing fuel every year. If Ethiopia produces its own oil, it could lower costs at home and reduce dependence on foreign suppliers. The idea is positive, but the cost is still high. A refinery alone can take $3 to $6 billion. So the hope is clear: cheaper fuel for Ethiopians. The question is whether the government can finance it quickly enough. Ethiopia's pride. Ethiopian Airlines is already Africa's biggest carrier, earning billions every year. Abiy wants to give it a new home, a mega airport with capacity for 60 million passengers, one of the largest in Africa. This is possible. With the airline's financial strength, the airport could be built with less burden on the public. It could also make Ethiopia a true aviation hub between Africa, the Middle East, and Asia. But before all of these grand plans, Ethiopia must first finish its basic duty and supply electricity to its own people. The government is already selling power to neighboring countries, and this income should be used to buy equipment: wires, transformers, poles, and to replace the old wooden lines that still exist across the country. Even in the capital, Addis Ababa, power outages are common. 40% of Ethiopians still do not have access to electricity, and billions of dollars are needed to change that. So while these projects sound fantastic and look like the future of Ethiopia, many times politicians make such promises to win love and votes, and not all of them become reality. Now let us compare the numbers. Nuclear power, $12 to $15 billion. Oil and gas projects, $5 to $10 billion. Mega airport, $5 to $7 billion. Together, that is at least $25 to $30 billion in new spending. Ethiopia already carries over $30 billion in external debt. So while these promises inspire hope, we must also ask, where will the money come from? How will these projects be financed without making life harder for ordinary people? Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's vision is bold. Nuclear power, oil and gas, and a mega airport could completely transform Ethiopia and the Horn of Africa. These projects would put the country in a league with the world's rising powers. But every dream has a price. And in Ethiopia, the price is measured in billions. The challenge ahead is not about imagination. It is about money, planning, and delivery. So we ask, are these the first steps into Ethiopia's bright future, or promises too costly to keep? Thanks for watching. Give us your opinion and subscribe to Horn Daily.